Prior to this meeting of the second round playoffs between the Knights and the Rattlers, these two teams have only met in the playoffs before once. The Knights and Meaford took down the Rattlers in that series in a best of 7. All these years later, the Rattlers have a chance tonight to redeem themselves and eliminate the Knights here tonight. And if they do so, they'll play the winner of the Ville-Marie Pirates or the Wasaga River Dragons in the division final. Starting goaltenders for tonight's contest, no surprise for Team Green. It's number 35, Nikita Radchenko. For the visiting Meaford Knights, it's number 40, it's Yaroslav Chebano. The 21-year-old starting 15 games in the regular season, goals against average of 4 and a save percentage of .899. 5 wins in those 15 games. The native of Chinsula, Moldova. On the face-off, it's going to be Dole against Punta-Niks for this Game 3, Round 2. Goaltenders are ready, teams are ready. Sit back and relax and enjoy this one as the puck gets dropped and away we go. Isaac Carlson can force it ahead. Oliver Lindquist getting by Kalina. Punta-Niks try to play it back in the slot, but it's regathered by Smokowicz, and he can play it down the length of the ice. Does have enough for icing, and so it's been called. Kareem Examov, the netminder in games 1 and 2 for the Knights, not in the lineup here tonight. Backing up Yaroslav Chebana will be Shane Brennick, the native of New Jersey. Punta-Niks on the tie-up again. It's Dole to oppose him, 11 and white. Punta-Niks put it further, tied up his man going down. That was Langton. Jonathan Wick trying to clear the zone. He can't. Punta-Niks will keep the blue line alive and get a shot low to the ground, and it's flagged away and does come out of the zone. And so the pair of Swedes and Hoffman and Wennes have to back trade after that one as he springs off the boards. And Lindquist, a nice reverse check on Langton. Dole going down from the play of Punta-Niks, getting it for Isaac Carlson. From the corner, stops on a dime, button hooks his way around Kalina. Still Kalina hogging after Isaac Carlson, now plays it with his backhand over across for Wennes. Wennes a backhand feed back into the corner. Jobert can pick it up, 15 and white for the Knights. Does come out of the zone and they can get a line change on forward-wise. The rushing Nikita Pavlenko, a testing drive there, and Chebano squares up and makes the stop. Talk about Ethan Jobert, the last few contests, the St. George native. 64 points and 41 games played in the regular season. He now leads the Knights in playoff points, 4 goals to assist with 6 points on the year. Just behind him is Matthew Sionis, 5 assists in these 2 games. Or I beg your pardon, these 4 games the Knights have played. Malm could reach up to that pass, and so it's Pavlenko rinking it across for Borisov, lost the handle, and so Blackburn can play it across, and it's going to be sent back away by Michael Crote, but it's flagged away. Jonathan Wick after it. Or I checked that Christensen. Found it to his man McClellan, hits into the corner. Pavlenko after it. Aiton Green, you see him. Puck bobbling over on him. Blackburn has it loose there, but a good play made by Mafe Munetz. 26 and Green, you're looking at him now from the center part of your screen, working up on a cross and a 4-man rush for the Rattlers there as you see Borisov trying to spring Malm. Munetz goes back down low 4. The former captain Arvid Malm got it to a front of the net as McClellan had that go off his stick into a dangerous area. Christensen trying to race after that one, but it's Jacob Belisle fluttering it back into the corner. They will head off on a change. Malm will then do the same. Brendan Walensky, his line on. Nate Dixon as well, and the captain Aaron Stemper, 14 and Green. Knights with possession in their own end. McClellan, long stretch pass, missed his man, and that will go for an icing call on the Knights with 17:50 to go here in this period 1, game 3. Knights trying to get a win back to get 1 on the board in the series and send it back to Meaford. Again, the winner of the series plays the winner of the Pirates and River Dragons. A potential deciding game up in Wasaga, currently on right now. Last time I checked, it was 2-0 in favor of the River Dragons as Orkov shot blistered wide. The captain Stemper got checked there in the corner, and he went down. Rebound for Dixon, who scores! Nick Dixon picks up his first goal of the playoffs, and it's 1-0 Team Green early here in the first period. You take a hit to make a play. It's leading by example. Aaron Stemper getting decked into the corner, but because of that play, allowed some open ice in front of the net. That was Nate Dixon all alone in front. The Rockford, Michigan native gets his first goal. Has some family in attendance here. He got a pretty big roar when that puck entered the back of the net. Aspion after it. Back to the blue line. It's Jonathan Wennes. Has a blistering shot, but it'll go right into the glove of Chebano with Lucinius in a battle with Crotier in front. He called the McNally line on out, the London, Ontario native. As I say that, they head off onto a change. The Christensen, Jonas, and Blackburn line on. Didn't see Blackburn in game 1. Granby, Quebec, 32 points in 37 games played, 19 of them being goals. Top line on top line. Blins on Jonas with face-off and a nice feed across from Wennes, found Carlson. Maximilian Enchi Christensen had the Knights' only goal in that game 1 contest for the Knights. Pavlenko and Lindquist got it across. Blins and a shot there and a save made for Chebano. Big rebound. Can be cleaned up by the Knights. Jonas can't race up to that pass in time, and it's a bad change on, trying to get the Rattlers catching. As here comes Carlson, nice move, and he scores! Isaac Carlson doubles down for the Rattlers. They lead 2-0 here in the first period. Third goal in the playoffs for Isaac Carlson. Rattlers trying to get back into more Belle-Isle. His clearing attempt did not work. It'll turn on back Nikita Pavlenko with Jobert after him. Pavlenko turns it right to one-man goal going down. He collides with Munetz, who's a little slow to get up. Artem Borisov at the game 1 scoring all started, and he gets around one man. Borisov trying to get a sharp angle shot, but Chebano cut down the angle. 3 points in this playoff round for Artem Borisov. 2 goals, 1 assist, trying to get his third goal of these playoffs. That would take the team lead in playoff goals scored. Their line will come off in exchange for the Aaron Stemper line, the goal scoring line. First time here tonight, Stemper, Waletsky, and Dixon. 2 Americans and 1 native of France making up the combination of that line as Noretsky setting an attempt to hit a stanchion in front there, and so Dole, the captain for the Knights of Meaford, gets a fluttering shot, and it's on goal to Radchenko as Gilbert crashing the net. Horetsky will get into a battle with him, and then pushing and shoving from Stemper. Four minutes and 2 seconds have elapsed here in this first period. Still a 2-0 lead for Team Green on this Sunday night on ice here from the BWG. Stemper and Jonas. Knights win it. Christensen a shot right into the breadbasket of Radchenko. Jonas from Slovakia, Stemper from France. They'll meet again on this face-off in the D-zone. Clean win for Team Green, and it's Wennes fluttering it back away from Blackburn, but Waletsky can pick it up. 17 in Green. A snap pass up the gut, trying to find Dixon. Did go off of 20 in Green, so it will not go for an icing, but it will be a no-zone face-off with the netminder Chebano out to cover. Stemper fluttering the stick of Grondin into the corner. This time, Brendan Walensky on Wennes. Or a check that Jonas for the face-off. Stemper gets right to him, and a rising backhand shot got the glass. Christensen, long snap pass, and he found his man in front. Blackburn trying to twist it back for Jonas, but it was too far behind him. Waletsky plays it off the board. Stemper, a quick touch for Dixon. Trying to get a drop pass. No, he'll curl across. Wennes, his fluttering shot there was stymied there by Grondin. Shot off the bank was kicked aside by Chebano on the near wing of Dixon. Christensen will receive that puck from the neutral zone. Trying to get around Hoffman, who got a testing shot just wide. Walensky will leave it for Jonathan Wennes. A pass in front of the net for Hoffman. William Hoffman. You see him make his way into the zone. Hoffman will go wide around one-man Crotier. Hoffman will try wrap around. No, he'll flutter it back into the corner. Get it on goal, but it was blocked as Zakharov can regather. Daniela Zakharov trying to get Lucinius there, but it was picked off by Christensen. Trying to lay it away for one-man Dole, who gets checked there in front going down. That was Garek, who had Pavlenko's all over him. Blackburn will just chip it off the bank. Pavlenko after it again, Aiton Green. Trying to punch it further for Lucinius' way. Zakharov fading on the first attempt, but it gets ridden off the puck by the former Rattler, Kirk Meyer. Blackburn again, 91. Into the corner, will go around behind the net, try to flutter it back in front there. It was loose for the taking, but Lucinius, Johnny on the spot, gets it away for Philip Scholander. Hits the red and dumps in. Lucinius there, embracing a check there, coming his way. That was the Analo. Throwing it on him, 44 here tonight. Zakharov takes his man down. Shot pass from Pavlenko, finding Lucinius down low, and it's stopped by Chebano. Garek can flip it off the big bank, and it's up and out of play. This face-off will stay inside the Knights of Meaford end. Langton's defensive line will come on. The captain Dole glide into the face-off, approaching him on your screen. He will line up with the Rattlers. Anders Bunzeniks, the leading point getter in the regular season, 101 points from the young man from Hamilton, Ontario. Carlson try to work it for Lindquist. Kalina taking the body on him, but it's Carlson getting free. Avoiding one, it's Lindquist turning it back around for Bunzeniks. The puck is still loose in front. Lindquist trying to race after it. He has it out from his backhand. Blue line play to his countryman. Hoffman got a low shot on goal. It's kicked out with the corner. Carlson from Lindquist. Carlson, Gilbert over him, can't get a checking play on him. Carlson still protecting that puck, cutting his way in, and he just blistered it wide. Puck is laying on top of the net there, trying to whack it down, and the whistle finally sounds. It's an offensive zone faceoff coming again from the Bradford Rattlers. Just 13:22 to go here in the first period, I beg your pardon. They're going to make this faceoff come outside of the zone, just outside the blue. Bunzeniks and the captain Joel. From Morden, Manitoba, with 16 points on the year is Joel. Lindquist a good drop. It's Bunzeniks trying to curl it back to the way of Lindquist. Goes into the corner, Langton going down. Jacob Kalina. Punch to the head for Ethan Gilbert. Gilbert can't get it out there as a testing shot was saved by Chebano. Rattlers still keep possession on though. Lindquist going around the horn, has a shooting lane. Nice curl and drag move around Gilbert. Lost the handle to the corner. Lindquist trying to force it back to the neutral zone. Can't do so as Gilbert does clear the zone. And a line change on for the Knights. Wennes skating to it. Deer watching over him. Stopping on a dime was Wennes. Dropping, it's Martin Horetsky. 12:40 to go here in the first period. Rattlers do complete a change, and Borisov a chip after it into the center zone. McClellan forcing it across for Grondin. He'll get the high glass, and he gets it across for Smokowicz, who will dump it into the zone, and it's Jaden Bull giving chase on Roman Orkov. Hoffman there took a big bump from Dear's McClellan shot there, rattling up back around. It's loose as Pavlenko works it back across. Deer in front there. Bull can't get a shot away. Comes back to the blue. It's Grondin. His high shot caught in out of the air by Radchenko. This will allow the Knights and the Rattlers to get a line change on here defensively for the Rattlers and offensively for the Knights of Meaford. Jonas, Blackburn, and Christensen make their way out. They'll line up against Malm, Borisov, and Belle-Isle. Blackburn took a look behind him, played it into the corner. Malm avoiding a check from Bull. Matvey Minets trying to clear the zone, but he has two Knights quickly all over him. Blackburn and Jonas, leaving it for Jonas, calling for it as McClellan. Got it towards him here, 67 on a good shot there, blocked by Belle-Isle. And he can skate it further up the gut for the Rattlers. Trying to twist it for in Borisov's way, but he twisted back into the neutral zone. As that one fluttered down the length of the ice, icing will be waved. Pavlenko, two Knights on him. Plays the bank and finds the captain. Aaron Stemper gets his way from south to north. In comes Stemper with a backhand shot there, swatted away by Jebano. Dixon there, back to the blue line. Nikita Pavlenko. His shot was a low one, blocked by Ethan Jobert, and tried to spring his man on a breakaway in Blackburn, but a good stick was made by Pavlenko. Croce has to tag back up, same with his whole team. Lost the handle, Stemper. One man going down, nearly caught up to Croce for an offside, and they can tag back in. Ethan Jobert, the only attacker. Dixon a tip in. Stemper giving chase, Croce trying to win him on this foot race. Dixon, the only one after that puck there, try to work it back in front for Walensky. Splitting between he and Stemper. Good back skating there by Wenitz. Shoots it low, looking for a tip in front. Got it by Stemper. Walensky goes behind the net, 17 in green. He works around the horn and switches spots with Hoffman and gives him the puck. William Hoffman works his way towards the front, trying to get a backhand shot, but Croce was there to keep it from going any further into the zone. Walensky to Wenitz. As Hoffman open, will give back to Walensky on a tip play. Croce plays the bang to Captain Dole. Does get out of the zone. Jobert twists it along for Jonathan Wick. It's Wenitz. A nice tip across there for Zakharov. Has Wenitz with them. Zakharov, a fluttering shot there, went wide into the corner. Beg pardon, that was a shot by Nate Dixon. Fluttering play, caught back down by Hoffman. He can try to skate it away from an undangerous area as his team is still trying to complete a line change, and they have done so here. Stretch pass for Lindquist, stop up from the blue line. Borisov try to work it in, Bunzeniks with it. Next drop pass, Lindquist in front there, but it was stopped in front by McNally. Ianalo again hit center and dump it in onto Radchenko, who will take no risks and get a face-off coming in his zone end. With 9:55 to go here in the first period, still a 2-0 lead for Team Green. Happy early birthday to Nate Dixon, celebrating a birthday tomorrow. Hopefully, we can celebrate it with a win here tonight and a trip to the division finals. Jonas Long, shot from the blue line. A rebound came off that shot. Radchenko, you want to try to settle that one down. Jacob Kalina, 13 in white, you see him here. Played it away, Pavlenko. Saucer passes it across for Mina. It's a good reception from Bunzeniks. Twists it along for Carlson to the backhand and scores! Two goals for Isaac Carlson. It's 3-0 Rattlers. At 100 points in the regular season exactly. He's keeping up his 2 goals, 2 points per game pace for Team Green. Has 2 here tonight. Team Green's looking good. It is 3-0. Lucinia sends it in. Netminder Chebino out to play. He can rattle it back across and it forks out of the zone. That's his 4th goal of the playoffs for the young man from Sweden. Munetz and Bunzeniks getting the assists on the Carlson goal. Zakharov lifted across, Horetsky. Quick up, Stian Lasby. Lost the handle, Orkov twisted it back, and he's able to backpedal it back for Martin Horetsky. Very bobbling puck there. He does get out of the zone, that's all that counts. Orkov hitting the red line. Can't get it back into the corner. McClellan fanning on the breakout attempt. Rondon. That's Smokowicz. Unable to get that puck as Zakharov keeping the zone alive. 28 in green. Got a snapshot and it deflected off of Lucinius right into the breadbasket of Chebino as Brondon and Lasby jousting away going behind the net. And if you're the Knights of Meaford, this is what you feared. A quick hot start in the first period by the Bradford Rattlers. Knights are playing for their season here tonight. Hoffman's testing shot never got through. Croce, a good partial block as Mom goes into the corner with Dole after him. Captain on former captain. Hoffman, his shot there, scores! William Hoffman on a seeing eye shot. 4-0 Rattlers. William Hoffman picking up his 4th point in these playoffs, his 2nd goal 4-0 for the Bradford Rattlers. Still 8:17 to go here in the first period. Chebano tries again. Rattles it back away, comes right to Blackburn. Good play by the netminder. Chipped out, look out, puck's coming right into. Stands here about 2 feet away from us and camerawoman Amanda. Everyone's okay though. Ballman Belle-Isle will get the secondary and primary assist on that goal as Dixon took a pretty good check there and Grondin sends his man down. That being Aaron Stemper. Jonas trying to dangle in front and he gets corked there by Aaron Stemper. Christensen back from the blue line, delay penalty upcoming, Knights touch up. That'll signal the call going against the Knights here tonight. 7:39 time remaining here in the first period. A high sticking call on Max N.G. Christensen. In the regular season, they did have an 80% success rate while down a man, the Knights did. 24% on the power play for Team Green all year long. 51 power play goals to their names. The Knights have surrendered 63 in the regular season. Matt Branston, the London, Ontario native, no mistake there, just dumps it back down the length of the ice, kills about 15 seconds of penalty killing time. Hoffman back in, trying to split the D, coming right in, nearly lost the handle, but did, as Matt Branston again fling it back down the length of the ice. Radchenko comes out, leaving it for Isaac Carlson, who is on hat-trick watch here in this first period. They're up by 4, they send out their big guns. The big 5-on-4 Team Green, Carlson. Thought about the drop, got it to Buntanix, but the puck just rolled over top of him. Dole can't get that puck out of the zone. He stays down, but comes right back up. Malm. Isaac Carlson. Switches spots with Hoffman. Doesn't give him the puck yet. Carlson works his way back in, takes the shot there, and Chebano got the save. Hoffman. Chaubert after him. He pumps it back for Isaac Carlson. Hoffman has one man open and Lindquist. He has it here. Lindquist up top. Hoffman has Carlson. Got a stop pass in front there, and it does flutter out of the zone on a clearing effort made by Kalina. And the 4 Knights head off in a change. The Jonathan Wick line comes on. He, Deere, Grondin, and McClellan, or I check that, Crotier. Jonathan Wennis with it, 13 in green, working his way from north to south, and he gains the zone. Wennis there, got bumped there by Crotier, and he gets sent down. Matvei Binets from the blue line. That's Borisov on a one-time shot, gives it to the captain. Stemper, Matvei Binets again. Will walk the line and give it across for Wennis. Wennis hard, stretch pass, he'll find Arten Borisov. Borisov, Binets, his drive in front there was blocked by his own man Stemper. Has it now from the corner. Aaron Stemper, Walensky battling in front of the net. A quick shot there, blocked by Grondin. Wennis down low, and Stemper scores! It's a power play goal for Aaron Stemper. It's 5-0. Look out, Laspy takes a piece out of his man down. Right after the faceoff, Gareka is there to answer. That'll send Laspy right to the penalty box. One man slow to get up is Colin McNally. He's getting under his own power, heading back to the Knights bench. And so right after the 5th spot put on by Team Green, they'll now be shorthanded. 14% success rate all year long in the regular season for the Knights in man advantage. They have scored a total of 46 power play goals. Rattlers While down to man have led in 40. Jonas, rink wide in Kalina. Dumps in Carlson. Expects that puck coming his way. Jobert takes a piece of Pavlenko who goes down. Maffei Minetz hits center and he flings it wide. Kalina and Jonas catch up to it. Kalina playing into no man's land. Pavlenko easy clear for 8 and green. Jonas, the always dangerous man from Limbach, Slovakia, hits red and dumps in. Jobert trying to play it away, can't do so. Pavlenko now across, will play it back to himself off the bank away for Carlson. Isaac Carlson, all short-handed, shoots that one and a save made for Chebano. Jonas now, fluttering pass along, Jobert leaving it for Christensen, but it's Walensky winning the foot race. Good position, but he can't clear the zone. Snapping it around are the Knights. Wick a shot there, redirects wide of Radchenko, and it's slapped back away by Wenitz, and it does come out of the zone in a foot race. The captain, Aaron Stemper, getting by Jonas. His fluttering shot there went wide. Take a pretty healthy slash while getting that shot away. Knights getting away with one here. Hard on the back check was Aaron Stemper. Direct there, hit by the back of Jonathan Wenitz. Ian Allo punches his man down into the corner, that being Hoffman. Ian Wenitz on these penalty killing roll, and in just now noticing, it looks like it was a 5-minute penalty to Stian Lasby. There's still 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Apologies for not catching that. Garek with 3:10 to go in the man advantage, 3:45 to go in this period. Blackburn can get his way back into the zone away from Munetz. Munetz can't get the puck, but Bunzeniks has some lanes, and he'll skate away in. Arvin Malm was blistering down the wing, but a smart play by Anders, who can pump it back into his own end, give it for Pavlenko, and about 30 seconds of time can be killed off by the sequence here. Quick up for Bunzeniks. He's one man back trying to get by McClellan. Bunzeniks with a chip shot there. Chebano the save, who punches it into the corner. Rattlers, while down a man, are getting to all these loose pucks, winning the 50-50 battles, and if you're the Knights, you got to clean it up if you want any chance of a comeback going on from the second and to the third period. Bunzeniks plays it off the bank in a flutter just wide of Kalina, who can skate back after it into the corner for the Knights with 2:15 to go on the man advantage, 2:50 in the first period. Not much communication going on for the Knights either. There's a few missed passes and a few people not expecting the puck to come their way. We always say communication is free, you gotta use it. Kalina, good job. Hand-eye coordination kept that puck into the zone. It's Lindquist forcing Kalina to hustle back on a back-checking play. Carlson heads towards the goal short-handed, but Christensen in good position to get that puck away, and he can start it back up and do it himself. Max N.G. Christensen, a sharp angle bid there, a fluttering one that Radchenko can swallow up and make the save. 2:14 to go here in the first. Jobert on the faceoff can't pull it back. Pavlenko on a good faceoff win by the captain, Aaron Stemper, who you're looking at him now at the center portion of your screen. Drops it, Nikita Pavlenko. Short up for Stemper, and he finds the boards. And then Chebano, who can bank it across. And it's Jonas again with 1:50 to go here in the first period. Jonas to Max N.G. Christensen, got by Stemper, and Walensky make that two-way chip shot there wide of Radchenko, who can try to swipe it across. And Maffei Minetz after it again, 26 in green, has a lane, and flutters it nearly to Walensky. Can't get further from center as Garek can twist it back for Christensen. Centering pass in front, a bobbling puck. Wick couldn't settle it down. Garek there with one man after him, that being Pavlenko, and it does come out of the zone, but look out here, a delayed penalty. I believe that is Nikita Pavlenko they're going to call on a slashing minor. So for 48 seconds, it's going to be a 5-on-3 man advantage for the Knights of Meaford. 1:25 to go here in this first period. Still time here to get a little bit of momentum for the Knights here going into the first intermission. You come out hard for the second period. You maybe get another power play goal from the overlapping one by Pavlenko. And you're right back into it. They do say 3 goals is the worst lead in hockey. Knights do have to just get there first. Easier said than done. Yaroslav Shebano. Matis Jonas takes it back for the Knights. He wears 9 in white. Christensen forked away by Carlson, but it's Jonas still across for Christensen. Hard centering pass will go to Jacob Kalina. Jonas from Kalina. Final minute here in the third. Christensen snapping around. Kalina off the post. Rebound. Radchenko's down. Wick trying to play it away, but it comes right into Nikita Radchenko, who makes the save. Some players in the night celebrating that puck went in, kind of similar to the William Hoffman goal. You heard the clink of the iron on the lower part of the net, thinking the puck hit there, but no, cleanly off the post it remains. A 5-0 lead. Jonas. Kalina can't shoot. Pumps it across. Jonas down low. Christensen. Kalina shot there. Great stop made. Kalina again. His shot doesn't get on goal. Puck is still loose. And fresh shot in the box is Stian Lasby. Short-handed breakaway. Lasby scores! Stian Klepp Lasby, who had 2 goals in the regular season, gets his first goal of the playoffs, and it's 6-0 Team Green on a shorthanded goal from Bergen, Norway. The 17-year-old makes the mountain even steeper for the Knights of Meaford. Horn sounds concludes this first period of play. After 20, it's the Bradford Rattlers 6. Knights of Meaford 0. We'll be back for the second period after this. we await the start of the second period of play here from the BWG. Right now, the net for the Knights of Meaford right now off its moorings right now. Referee just putting the pegs back in. A good look at Lindquist and Jonathan Wick at the center portion of your screen. Still 35 seconds of power play time for the Knights to work with here. We are at runtime right now, so whenever the whistle sounds, the score clock will not stop counting down for 20 minutes. 0 unless the Knights of Meaford can get it back within a 5-goal span. Jonathan Wennis can rattle back around, caught there by Ethan Jobert. Jobert trying to flag it back down into the corner. The only one there is going to be Oliver Lindquist. Plays it from his backhand away from Jonathan Wick, and so it gets worked back over from Christensen. Max N.G. Christensen, a testing shot there blocked by Carlson. Kalina, good job keeping it alive. Wennis trying to pull it free, can't do so. Comes back into the corner. Jobert, a quick shot there, testing Radchenko, who makes the save. As it sits right now, the Ville-Marie Pirates Wasaga River Dragons, Game 3, currently at a 2-1 lead for Wasaga. By the end of tonight, we might know who are going to be the teams competing in the Northern Division Final. Still lots of hockey in those 2 games left as Radchenko, a good glove grab off the shot by Christensen. A line change on for both teams. 4 aside for Team Green, or a check that 5 as the penalty to Pavlenko has expired. It looks like the next whistle. They're going to try to get him out, or as soon as the puck is dropped, he'll make his way, and it looks like, yes, he has the door open. And the Rattlers penalty killers. Deer and Pavlenko out of the box there as Bunzeniks has it, placed the bank, and does find Nikita, trying to flag it back to Bunzeniks, went away from him. Give a shout out to the Nate Dixon family. There is 6 of them, 6 or 7 of them here tonight taking in this contest. Dixon, of course, with the goal here tonight. Shout out to the Dixon family here in attendance and watching on GMHL Live, YouTube Live. Grondin getting it back into the corner. Tyler Smokowitz got ridden off the puck there. Carlson can find Oliver Lindquist. Lindquist 1-on-2 with Grondin and McClellan watching him on his knees. Got it to Lindquist, got it across. Carlson scores! Isaac Carlson with a hat trick. 7-0 Team Green. Before the second period started, we had a goaltender change for the Knights of Meaford. Shane Brannick, the native of New Jersey, makes his way into the contest, and on the first shot that he faces, or one of them, I beg your pardon, does beat the young man from New Jersey. Hat-trick goal for Isaac Carlson. Jonathan Wick, a testing shot blocked there by Wennis. Garek rather. Sends it back in. Radchenko settles it back down. Jonathan Wennis out of the reach of Arvid Malm. Heretsky placed the bank for Belle Isle. Good pinch of his loan by Crotier. Jonathan Wennis will skate it away from Ethan Gilbert. Plays it to the wing of Arvid Malm. Puck comes to him, and he can bank it on across. But luckily, Heretsky was in the right place at the right time to pick up that puck. Fires it and takes a crazy hop off the stanchion. Wide open net, and they score. Arvid Malm on one of the craziest bounces you will see this season. Arvid Malm making no mistake. That's his 3rd goal of the playoffs. 8-0. We have seen that before here in this building. The very unpredictable, lively stanchions. And it pays dividends for the Bradford Rattlers. They lead 8. Christensen on Stemper, testing shot, never got through. Matvey Nunez, picked off there by Jonas. Jonas there, a shot, and it just goes wide of Radchenko. Waletsky finding Stemper, no, went away from him, and so Langton fluttering it right into the breadbasket of Stemper, does come out of the zone. They're going to call an offside for a face-off coming just in front of the Team Green bench. The Stemper line against the Jonas line. Pavlenko dangles away back in. A shot there, save for Brannick. Whipping it back across there, wide of Pavlenko. And so Aaron Stemper, a dangle away from Blackburn. Down low, Walensky. Corner boards play. He'll go it back behind the net, away from Langton, watching him every step of the way. The Munets and Walensky switch spots. He and Pavlenko do the same. Walensky, a tip on goal from Stemper. Flag back down, and pass will be waved off. And so possession can continue on this cycle. Walensky stopping on a dime, laying it across away from Dixon. Stopped there by Langton, and so Stemper into the corner. Jonas watching him, goes to the blue line away from Munets, or Pavlenko, check that, and he will backpedal back into his own end. Blackburn, or Christensen, puts the body on him. Christoph Kirkmeyer from the corner boards, got it to a dangerous area. Christensen had lost it. Tomas Lucimius tried to get it away from Grondin, can't do so. Ian Nalo will pump it back for Nikita Pavlenko. Stian Lasby, a short-handed goal here tonight in the first period. He can dump it back to the opposite corner. Grondin, Zakharov thought about putting the body on him, skates away. Martin Haretsky, a hard snapshot. Good keep, hit Lasby. McClellan with Zakharov putting him into the corner. Haretsky, a nice pass finding Lucimius. From his backhand shot there, Brannick makes the save. Grondin away from Zakharov. He and Garek go into the corner, pumped away from Ianalo. And so McClellan again for the Knights. Plays it off the boards, and so Grondin trying to sweep it away, can't do so. Haretsky, a shot there, went wide, rattled away from Zakharov, who's getting hauled down there by McClellan. Both players will separate as the puck comes into the Rattlers then. Martin Haretsky, quick up for Zakharov, good tip in and a line change on. Philip Scholander working on this first line with Bunzeniks and Carlson. A quick pass and a potential 2-on-1 for the Knights. Deer racing up to it. Good job by Roman Orkov going right to the puck handler. Got to tip your cap to number 9 in green, who is joining the rush as a D-man. Carlson try to find him. Bunzeniks across for Orkov. Could not connect on him there. Smokowicz down the length of the ice. Icing will be waved off. Jaden Bull will race after Jonathan or William Hoffman. Philip Scholander to Carlson. Bunzeniks on the near wing. Can't use him here. Gilbert. Check that Garek. Can't clear the zone. A good keep there by Hoffman. Corner play. Carlson in front there of the net. Wide of the netminder Brannick. Hoffman placed the bank to Wennes. Wennes further down for Lindquist. Or Carlson rather. Bobbling puck from center Jaden Bull. Jonathan Wennes. A quick up into the neutral zone, and it's going to be Bunzeniks with Carlson coming in. Isaac Carlson for 4, and a good read there by Brannick. Rebound in front there was Wennes, and a testing save made for Brannick. Wennes can keep the zone alive. Plays it for Belial, too far behind him, trying to get Wennes. Does an glove grab out of the air by Brannick, and a good one. Vermont, Borsov, and Belial, Pavlenko, and Montvey Munets. The 5-on for head coach David Mooney. Jonathan Wick sends it back down the length of the ice. Will not go for an icing. They say Munets could have had a chance to play it. Talk about those funny hops off the stanchion. Another one there, allowing the Rattlers not to clear the zone. Chaubert away from him. Alternate captain Jonathan Wick saw it go by him, and a stretch pass for Jacob Belial. Stops onto the hash marks there. Threw it back in front. Rebound for Borisov. Brannick the save. Belial's there. Can't get it further. Baum. Belial trying to get a sharp angle shot. No. Langton blocking the shooting lane. Belial behind the back pass trying to get Borisov. Pavlenko a keep in. Nikita. Shot tipped on goal by Borisov, and it goes to the corner. Jonas for Langton. Overskidded the puck. Borisov takes it. Borisov hard pass. Belial a shot there. Save for Brannick. The man donning 30 in white having a tough task. Hard situation to be thrown in here as a backup netminder. Served as the Knights' third goalie all year long. Chebano and Agzamov split the net for most of the regular season for the Knights. Aaron Stemper away from Grondin. One man McClellan trying to clear the zone, but one man Walensky was all over him. Stemper does win that battle. The captain of the Rattlers stops on a dime trying to get by Grondin, but the much bigger Grondin can just staple him to the boards. On a one-handed stick play made by Dixon, can't get it further. Dixon, good job, still has it. Dixon trying to crawl that puck out towards the net. Branson makes the save, and Aaron Stemper on the rebound opportunity can't solve the netminder Brannick. Very good showing by Nate Dixon here tonight. From Rockford, Michigan, in 24 games, the 18-year-old had 15 points, 5 of them being goals. 10 minutes and 10 seconds now remain here in the second period. 8-0 for Team Green here tonight. Danila Zakharov pumped it back for Lasby, got in front. Lucinius there off the mask of Brannick. Zakharov into the corner for his play just away of Heretsky, and so he will hustle back after it. Radchenko comes out of his cage. He'll settle that puck down. Leaves it for Roman Orikov, goes cross to Heretsky, and Roman Orikov again. A quick up Lasby, saw that hit coming, and Deere put the body on him. Jaden Bull, quick pass. Tyler Smokowicz, his shot, and it rang off the crossbar. Martin Heretsky moving left to right. Lucinius gains into the zone. It's a 2-on-5 play, and it got it right towards Lucinius. Couldn't get a stick on it. Roman Orikov, blocker down with a purpose to the corner by Brannick. Lasby saw that check coming, the second big hit. Lasby has took. It is being held up by one man. The play will continue. His helmet's come loose. Has a shot there, save for Brannick. And Crote is going to the penalty box. He thinks he's going, but no. .8:40 left here in the second period. Philip Scholander back on the line. Carlson gets bumped down, and so it's going to be Bunzeniks, Carlson, or Lindquist rather, and Philip Scholander. Getting my Swedes mixed up, I beg your pardon. Radchenko sees this one go away from him and plays it off the bank. And another Sweden, William Hoffman, trying to clear the zone, can't do so. Hoffman with it to his countryman and Jonathan Wennes to his other countryman and Philip Scholander, trying to get it across for Kalina, went away from him. Ianalo, we'll see that puck go into the corner. He'll race after Jonathan Wennes, who just chips it for Hoffman and plays it away for Lindquist, and a tap back along for Bunzeniks, can twist up for Scholander. Langton trying to put the body on Philip and does so. Back behind the net, Lindquist puck to play. He'll try to play it off the bank. A fluttering feed will find Hoffman from the blue line. His high shot into the breadbasket, and a rebound save made. Puck was loose, and it bobbled up to the high zone. It'll come for Wennes. Good pass across there for Lindquist, protecting himself and the puck around Kirkmeyer. Lindquist, curl and drag for Hoffman. His shot flagged down by Scholander, and it will come out of the zone. Hoffman couldn't get it to Lindquist. It comes centering back down into the Rattlers, and Jobert after it for the Knights. Kirkmeyer with Wennes putting the body on him. Jobert again, trying to work it across for Wick, went away. Borisov leaving it for Anders Bunzeniks, and he skates in away from McClellan on the far side, looking for Borisov, who tipped it just fluttering up top. And possession back to Team Green as Belle-Isle with 2 Knights on him. Bunzeniks try to win this 50-50 battle as there's 2 Knights on 1 Rattler, and the numbers advantage does work for the Knights, as it nearly was an offside call, and so Jonathan Wick allows him to skate back into the Rattler zone, does lose possession, and so D2D play from Minets and Pavlenko, a Russian combination there. Kalina back in front, Jobert had it sticked away, rebound, Radchenko trying to settle it down, but it'll come for Belle-Isle around on the end boards. Dole can pick that puck up, trying to work his way back in front of the net there, and it's sticked away by Radchenko from the corner. Arden Borisov flutters it up, and it's caught back down by Grondin. Plays it to Matvei Minets, who can skate his way back in. Borisov calling for heads to the front of the net. Minets sees them, got it to Borisov, but it went away from him. Borisov there, 27 in green. Trying to pump it back away from him. Jobert can't do so. Grondin's all in his kitchen as well. Hard pass, Matvei Minets again. Minets good pass in front there, but is blocked by McClellan. Grondin got it across for Wick, but he can see his man Pavlenko escape back from the neutral zone, and it's touched up with a high stick. No, they're going to let play continue. It's Dole. Lost the handle. Belle-Isle trying to shimmy his way back in, and it's a 3-on-2 for the time being as Christensen comes back and makes a great back-checking play. Can't clear the zone, however. Arver and Mom trying to get two here tonight. Good pass. It's Belle-Isle. A wide shot there. Save. Rebounded front there into the corner. Christensen has to then just protect that puck up against the boards. Belle-Isle there as well. Walensky trying to get it free, but it's the Knights who win that 50 battle. Aaron Stemper trying to locate that puck for Team Green. He, Jonas, Blackburn, and Kalina mixed up there as well. Dixon behind the back pass can get to Stemper. Stemper with Walensky going back behind the net, can find him here. 17 in green up top to the Rattlers captain. Stemper to Walensky now, who gets it back to the corner. Nikita Pavlenko switching spots with the captain. Stemper went too far away from him. Crotier with the Stemper all over him. Aaron Stemper back into the corner. Walensky looking for Dixon in front, but it went to Pavlenko. Now Stemper, a shot there, save. Brannick, rebound is loose for Pavlenko, who holds and fires a shot. Save for Brannick. Does come out of the zone in a 2-on-1 for the Knights. Blackburn with Walensky hustling back to cut down the lane, and another good defensive play made by Roman Orkov. Stemper laying the body on Jonas. Stemper still trying to locate that puck free. Another 50-50 win battle for the Knights of Meaford, their second consecutive one. And in the first period, we mentioned how the Rattlers seem to be winning most of those 50-50 battles, as that one has been iced by the Knights of Meaford with 4:15 to go here in period 2. Gotta tip your cap for Shane Brannick. He had a couple consecutive saves back-to-back, keeping the team within a respectable margin here. Could have been a lot worse. Jaden Bowe lost the handle. Sion Lasby back into the corner. Tomas Lucinas for Lasby. Blue line play. Martin Heretsky's got a bomb, but he won't use it here. Orkov engaging offensively, looking for a wraparound. No, he got forced wide up top. Heretsky again. Pumps it further. Orkov got a testing shot there, rattled it back along, and it's caught down by the netminder Brannick. Heretsky's shot there, looking for a redirection there. We talked about Heretsky's shot. Doesn't really get much on. Doesn't look like he tries to put much power into it. Just a little slick of the wrist, and that puck is off the stick in a hurry. The third period underway in the Ville-Marie Wasaga game. Wasaga still holding a 1-0 or a 1-goal lead as a shot off the face-off by Luciniasak on big rebound, who forks it wide. Crotier cannot clear the zone. A keep in by Wenis, and a shot there right into the trapper of the young man from New Jersey. Sicklerville, New Jersey. Native of Shane Brannick, the 18-year-old, played 10 games for the Knights in the regular season, had 6 wins, goals against of 3.4, and a save percentage of 8.99. 2 minutes left in the period. It's Kirk Meyer winning that D-zone faceoff for the Knights. Carlson gets tripped up. Play will continue. Oliver Lindquist skates away from Branston. Kalina put the body on his man. It goes back into the corner. Lindquist. 2 Knights all over him, just trying to pry that puck free. Scholander trying to locate it as well. It's a 2-on-2. Knights do get the better of that battle. A great stick lift by Matvei Minets, allowing this puck to go right on goal to Radchenko. Little plays like that really stick out for Matvei Minets, and pretty skating by Roman Orkov. One of the more steady combinations all year long for David Mooney. Roman Orkov And Meaford Minets don't get a lot of those points, but as we mentioned, the little things that they do defensively, cutting down passing lanes, cutting down shooting lanes, blocking shots, winning 50-50 battles, tying up sticks like Roman just did here, and you can see him skated away for Carlson. Belle-Isle, Lindquist. Stops away Grondin. Trying to intercept that pass. There's 3 Knights on 1 Rattler. Rattler still with possession in Carlson. 45 to go in the period. Isaac Carlson a drop to his countryman Oliver Lindquist. Finding Meaford Minets going down low for Hoffman. Giving it back, Carlson off the skates of Jobert, and so Blackburn, or Dole rather, can clear the zone for the Knights. Fluttered back along from Minets to Malm. An elevator pass across to Jacob Belle-Isle, who will skate his way back in. Belle-Isle losing the handle of that one, gets sent down by McClellan. Into the corner comes for Alfred Malm, looking for Belle-Isle, who does try to skate free. Looks to get hooked on the play, but it will continue though. Arten Borisov with 10 seconds to go in the second period. Looking for Wennis. Got it to him. Good job by Wick getting him off the puck. Rattlers bench announcing there's 5 seconds left, but it will not matter for Team Green off the stick of Jobert. And after 40 minutes of play, the Bradford Rattlers 8. The Knights of Meaford still 0, looking for their first goal here tonight. We'll be back in 14 minutes time for the third period of play after this. third period underway here from the BWG here in Bradford. The Rattlers still holding a commanding 8-0 lead over the Knights of Meaford, and they are just 20 minutes away from advancing to the division finals. It's been a very tight game between the Ville Marie Pirates and the Wasaga River Dragons. You know, a lot of the Rattler staff are going to be paying a close eye on that matchup. Could be one of those series where it is a sweep, but they are all decided by 1 goal. Long stretch pass looking for Jonathan Wick, but a good job by Roman Orikov, who's had a very steady, impressive game here tonight, as well as Matvey Minets. They always do the little things right. Caught out of the air by Nikita Radchenko, and if you're just tuning in now, it is runtime on the clock here tonight, so whenever the whistle sounds, the score clock will not stop counting down from 20 minutes down to 0. Jonas and Arvid Mom do battle on that face-off, pulled back by Jonathan Wennis. Jacob Belle-Isle leaving it for Arvid Mom, try to flag that back down at center. Took a hefty check there by Blackburn. Rattles back across for Grondin. Leaving it for Wennis there, high slot chance, he shoots and he scores! Jonathan Wennis picks the top corner, 9-0 Team Green. Another native of Sweden getting on the scoreboard here tonight. Shot from the range went on goal, and Brannigan just steered aside into the corner for the Knights, trying to start their breakout. It gets tapped back along by Smokowicz, takes a look behind him and centers it back in Fred Radchenko the save, and it rattles back on the side of the net. With 4 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the Wasaga Ville Marie game, the River Dragons have just scored. So it is 3-1 Wasaga with under 5 minutes to go. They are in the driver's seat, so we are potentially looking at a Rattlers vs. River Dragons division final. Still 5 minutes remaining in that game, still 17 to go exactly in this contest. Nikita Pavlenko plays it off the bank. Kept alive there by Garek, but it's fluttered back out by Waletsky, finding Dixon. Hey, Dixon stopping up, playing it from his backhand down low. Matvey Minets cleared it back away, and so Pavlenko back after it for the Rattlers. Dixon slapping it back into the opposite corner. Garek thought about going wide, but he'll just give it across. Stemper to pick it up as it gets played off the near wing. Waletsky being hounded there every step of the way by Deer. Minets plays it away, trying to get it across to Branston as Langton put the body on Walensky. Philip Schoeller getting brought down. Langton after it for the Knights of Meaford. Bunzanic trying to protect that puck, and Langton will try to do the same on the opposite play. Kirkmeyer there as well. Orkov to Bunzanic. Orkov trying to keep the zone alive. No, they're going to give it across as Scholander touches up, and offside is called on Team Green. Bunzanic and Kirkmeyer on this face-off in the neutral zone. Bunzanic's a little overzealous, trying to get the jump on the face-off, and he does win it back for the Bradford Rattlers. Good feed from from Carlson to Bunzanic, and a shot there, and he will score. Rattlers put up their 10th spot here tonight. Anders Bunzanic making no mistake. Los Seniors took a pretty good check back into the corner. Bruins leads with 101 points in the regular season for Team Green, keeping up that point per game pace and some. As the Seniors trying to work it back in front of the Green, can't do so. Kalina trying to get it forward. Jonathan Wick, who has it now, 88 in white. Long shot from the blue line was kicked away by Radchenko. Iannalo trying to put the body on him. It comes back to the line. Kalina. Puck bobbled right on goal, and a cover up for Radchenko. .13:40 to go here in this third period. Still remains a 10-0 lead for the Bradford Rattlers. Next thing will get waved off. Brannick in a battle there with Artem Borsov, trying to regain his wits about him in his goal crease. Borsov leaving it for Belle-Isle. Borsov picks it back up for the Rattlers. Borsov will go up top from the blue line. Got a hot shot on goal just wide of Brannick. Over at Malm. Gets pinned up there by Grondin. Malm trying to locate that puck and does so, but it gets forked away from Blackburn, and so McClellan will flutter back along, kept alive by Matvei Munetz engaging. Munetz, a sharp angle shot save made for Branston. Or Brannick, I beg your pardon. Belle-Isle. Saw that one go away from him. Borsov trying to locate that puck. It comes to Blackburn, picked off by Belle-Isle, and then his pocket was picked there by Christensen. Max N.G. Christensen will go wide on Munetz, forked it right in front there in a juggling play for Radchenko, and he makes the save as the Rattlers just try to clear the blue paint. Approaching the 12-minute mark here in this third period. It's an O-zone face-off for the Knights. Smokowicz trying to play it off the boards, can't do so. Jaden Bull trying to locate it. Smokowicz pumps it back into the corner. Deer with Roman Orikov after him. Tyler Smokowicz fanning on that slap shot there. Rink wide play and a good read there by Garek, who will try to work it back in. Flag down out of the air by Orikov. Jaden Bull gets sent down by Orikov, and so Nate Dixon with his family in attendance here tonight and his birthday tomorrow. And again, happy early birthday to Nate Dixon. Stepper, pretty good check there thrown by Crotier. Walensky pinning up Deer along the end boards. Jaden Bull and Walensky will meet up near the hash marks along the near wing of the boards. Shot from the blue line, and it goes in from Roman Orikov. Shot from the line there. Brannick got a piece of it, but it finds its way in, and the Rattlers have their 11th spot. That's Roman's first goal of this playoff year. Scholander trying to get out of his own zone, laid it across. Oliver Lindquist trying to connect for his countryman, Isaac Carlson. Weniskin play it back into the zone, has to come back outside, and so he'll play it for William Hoffman. Knocked the stick out of the hands of Kirk Meyer. Scholander back in, laid it across. Isaac Carlson got it back to the blue line, and William Hoffman crossing pass, looking for Lindquist, who catches it up here. Langton punches him up to the boards. Carlson again. Isaac will hold. 24 in green, you see him drop it across for his countryman and looking to play for Wenis, who does have to come back out of the zone. Caught down by Langton. Sent back down the length of the ice. It will go for an icing call with 10 minutes to go exactly as the clock is still counting down from 10 minutes down to 0. closed zone draw, Tomas Lucinius against Christoph Kirkmeyer, and a win for the young Finn. Pavlenko sends his men down. Kirkmeyer and Lucinius has had a stick slashed out of his hands and got a big check thrown off by Jobert and Kirkmeyer. Matvey Minets plays it back down low. Tomas Lucinius leaving it across. Dion Laspy. Kirkmeyer put the body on after him. Lucinius getting tripped up. Play will continue though. Looks like the net has come loose. A whistle has been sounded with Lucinius picking up the puck. Checking over at the Wasaga game, they have just eliminated the Ville-Marie Pirates. So as it stands right now with 8:50 to go with 11-0 lead, it would be the Bradford Rattlers and the Wasaga River Dragons in the Northern Division Final for a chance to go to the Russell Cup Finals. What a test that'll end up being for these Bradford Rattlers. Wasaga has beaten Bradford once already this year. Ball back to Borisov. Jacob Belisle, while going down, did get a shot on goal and a save made for Brannick. Maximilian N.G. Christensen trying to dangle his way around Pavlenko. He is having none of that. I beg your pardon, that was Jonathan Wick on his dangling effort. Belisle too far behind of Borisov, and so McClellan skates back after it for the Knights, sends it off the boards right to Pavlenko, who has to make a back-checking effort. Rattlers do get a change on, same with the Knights. Stretch pass does get flagged down for Belisle. Tried to make a curl and drag move on Crozier. Couldn't get by the big man donning 74. Chip back down the length of the ice. Icing will be waved off as Aretsky and Christensen go into the corner. Jonas back in front off the skate of Pavlenko. Goes back into the corner for Brendan Walensky. Chips it up across for Dixon. Plays it away for a 2-on-1 with he and Stemper. Belisle, or Dixon rather, couldn't get a shot on goal. He still has it 20 in green. Brendan Walensky into the center zone. Can't get a trigger pull in time. Blackburn cannot get that puck out of the zone. Walensky crosses it for Stemper, leaving it for Garek. He and Dixon meet up into the corner. Works it back in front for Christensen, and a foot race after it as Blackburn trying to win it against Wennis, who does pitchfork it across. And so a skate and effort made for Walensky, who will go wide. Plays it back in front, went by everyone there, and it does come out of the zone for Jaden Bull, trying to catch the Rattlers D napping. But we mentioned Roman Orkov, very steady defensively, and he shows you an example why. Collision between Smokowicz and Stemper. Jonathan Wennis with 6:20 to go, as Smokowicz giving some stick work to Stemper, but they will call a neck guard penalty here. One of the players without one, that being Smokowicz. It has come loose for him. They're going to have to send him off to the bench. Hoffman on the center zone tie-up win from Bunzeniks, who can play it from Wennis for Oliver Lindquist. Lindquist a drop for Hamilton, Ontario's Bunzeniks. Works it for Wennis, went away from him. Smokowicz kind of clear the zone, and he will. Hoffman at center, leaving it for his countryman and Lindquist, and now Bunzeniks again. Cross pass, and it's a good one. Lindquist too hot to handle. He'll turn away from one man and get met by the check of Langton. Bunzeniks with Carlson taking a hit. Corner boards play for Andres Bunzeniks, the 101-point man in the regular season, as Iannalo a pretty good slash on Hoffman back behind the play. Hoffman and Iannalo still going after it, as you see Bunzeniks trying to weave his way further. Does have a man open, and Hoffman goes into the corner with it. 12 in green, you're looking at him here, play it for Lindquist. Embrace the check of Kirkmeyer coming his way. 4:50 to go here in period number 3. Scholander with 2 Knights on him gets crunched into the corner boards. Langton trying to skate away with that puck on the backhand. Scholander and Bunzeniks do a good job to try to pry it further, and they'll do so with possession. Bunzeniks looking for Scholander in front, and Brannick may have got a piece of that one. Lindquist, Scholander, nice pass. It's Bunzeniks and a block shot for Kalina. Lennis from Lindquist, who returns it back in a fanning effort, but it does stay inside the zone with possession. And as I say that, Bunzeniks losing it from Grondin, who will fire it back down the length of the ice for icing to be waved off. Grondin with Lucinius, watching every step of the way as it pumps back along into the Rattlers. And Nikita Pavlenko with his Russian teammate on defense in Matvei Munets. Danila Zakharov, another one of those Russians, weaving his way through. Nice move for Danila Zakharov, who got hauled down. Play will continue. Net has come loose, and they will blow the play dead. Great individual effort made by Danila Zakharov. Goal on the face-off, can pull it back for the Knights. Laspy meeting his man up into the corner, that being Grondin. Zakharov, Lucinius, a shot there, and a save made for Brannick. Normally in goal for the Knights in Meaford is Karim Agzama, the native of Russia. Started game 1, saw him in game 2, but here in game 3, he's not even dressed here tonight. They went with Chebano starting here tonight, who got pulled after the first period. Shane Brannick, of course, a difficult position for him to be thrown right into, this high-flying offense of the Bradford Rattlers, as you see Pavlenko trying to pick the top corner over the glove short side, and it just goes up and out of play. They're going to say it went off a Knights of Meaford player, that being a face-off staying inside the zone. Line change on for head coach David Mooney. Belial Mom, Heretsky, Borisov, and Orikov. The Blackburn line will stay out with Jonas centering it for the Knights. Borisov in a tie-up there with Langton. Jonas trying to pry it free, but he can't do so. Back further into the corner, Borisov skating to the opposite wing, who can knock his man down. Roman Orikov trying to play it back into the corner, who is flagged away by Jonas, and he can connect with his man Blackburn with Christensen. Rink-wide pass looking for Jonas, too far away from him. A pair of 9s into the corner until Roman Orikov, with 2 minutes to go here in this third period, lays it for Borisov, and it's blockered away with a purpose into the corner and up and out of play. Dion Laspy will take the ozone face-off against Dole for the Knights, the captain, donning 11 in white here tonight. Scholander, look out here, right off the face-off. Lucinius is getting hauled after. One man chopping the gloves, trying to get a part of Lucinius, who got his helmet ripped off. Christoph Kirkmeyer, the former Bradford Rattler, a man on a mission, trying to get after Tomas Lucinius, ripped his helmet clean off. And that'll be the end of the night for Christoph Kirkmeyer. Most likely will not be a part of the handshaking line, which will take place in just 30 seconds' time. One last face-off in this series, most likely. This ozone face-off for Team Green, as you hear the Rattlers faithful starting to make some noise. The Rattlers bench all standing right now with 10 seconds to go. Joe Bear sits into the box. Laspy and Dole on this face-off. They're going to wave one out, but it will not matter. The Bradford Rattlers have swept the Knights of Meaford and are moving on to the Northern Division Finals. They will take on the Wasaga River Dragons in a best-of-7 series. coaching staff and trainers heading onto the ice to congratulate their team on a hard-fought series win. JR announcing the members of the Knights of Meaford players who have played their last game as a member of the GMHL. Wasaga Beach River Dragons took down the Ville-Marie Pirates 3-1 just a few minutes ago. The Northern Division is all set. It's going to be the Bradford Rattlers versus Wasaga as both teams make their way to the center ice for the handshake line after the series. It looks like it's going to be led by Nikita Pavlenko. The Knights are still finishing up congratulating their netminders here tonight. Yaroslav Chebano, Shane Brannick, all played great here tonight, but the Rattlers offense just a little too much here tonight, and they take the series in 3 decisive game wins. Pavlenko and Wick, the first to meet each other in the handshake line. If you can let this handshake speak for itself here tonight, one of the most honorable parts of this great sport. Both teams laid it all on the line for these 3 games, and the respect for both teams going both ways. Isaac Carlson, he had a hat trick here tonight. A great display for the young man from Sweden. Arver and Malm had a funny goal here tonight, but they ask how many, not how. Aretsky and Jonas, a good interaction there. A pair of 9s, and he and Orkov meeting up. Bunzeniks and Chebano share a moment there. He and Radchenko had a lengthy meeting with Isaac Carlson just right behind him. Kirkmeyer and Carlson meet up there. Bunzeniks as well. The clock has struck midnight for the Knights of Meaford, but nothing to hang your head over. You consider it an upset, a lower-seeded team taking down the West Nipissing Lynx in their first-round matchup, setting this tough matchup. The odds were stacked against the Knights, but they have beaten the Rattlers this season before. Unfortunately, that magic cannot be replicated here tonight in this series, and it's a clean sweep 3-0 for Team Green. Rattlers finishing up, getting the final players, the ones not dressed here tonight. You see them all now. It's Stemper and Bunzeniks, a long interaction with the players, coaching staff, training staff, and a congratulations to the Knights of Meaford on a terrific season. Do have a series win under their name here this season. PA announcer JR with a good embrace for members of the Knights of Meaford as the Bradford Rattlers lift their sticks high and salute the faithful here at the BWG in Bradford as they will move on to the division finalists to take on the Wasaga River Dragons in what should be a thrilling best-of-7 series. For Nick Stella and the Bradford Rattlers organization, we bid you all a good hockey night for now, when we will see you in round 3 of the Russell Cup playoffs.